What is happening, my people? I almost forgot to add myself to the stream. Welcome to another Thursday night with Nancy at. What is happening, my beautiful people? Welcome to another TBL Thursday night. I am your host, Nancy, and welcome. I am super excited to be here as always on Thursday nights. Grab your drink, let's sit down and talk and see what's been going on this week. Tell you all the tea that's been going on here in the channel. I want to know how your week has been. I'm going to tell you about something that I've been thinking about that I'm working on that hopefully I can bring to you in the near future. And an animal rescue. Yes, friends. Animal rescues. Yes. So sit down. Cheers. And let's jump right in. And let me tell you what's been going on. Let's hop on and say hello to the peeps. It's been super exciting here at TBL, friends. We've been busy. We've been doing things. We've been rescuing animals. Like I said, I was sitting at the computer working on videos the other day, and I kept hearing this animal that was in distress. It was a goat. You know how they sound? They scream, right? They scream. I thought it was just normal. There's nothing going on. All right, it's a farm. Okay. But it was constant and nonstop. And she was just screaming and screaming. And finally, I thought to myself, I don't know, there's something going on with this goat, right? Let me move this, friends. I want to make sure I'm not getting any feedback. And I look outside my window, and there's a goat that is stuck on the fence. I don't know how long it's been there. I don't know what happened, but it's just stuck. I have a picture. Friends. I have a picture. Let me show you this goat. Share. That's it, friends. That little goat right there was staring out just like that, looking at me, going, bye. Okay, help me. Of course, I was going to help it. I was in my jammies at the time, so I had to wait to get dressed because it was at my neighbor's property. I had to walk out from all the way outside my property, go around, get some tools, because if she was stuck, I was going to have to, I don't know, maybe cut the fence or do something to rescue this animal. So I did. I went ahead and changed clothes and went and grabbed my tools and went out there. And as soon as I got there, that is the picture that I found. And I had to take a picture. She was just so cute. And like, help me. Of course, I'm going to help you, sweetie pie. Are you kidding me? And by this time, of course, Bill was getting ready to go to work. He comes out. He doesn't see me. Then he looks out the window, and there I am on the other side on the property, cutting the fence, trying to rescue an animal. It was a most riveting victory. But I don't know what is going on with these animals. They just, well, I guess they're goats. I mean, of course, but they just like to get their heads stuck in there. And it hasn't been as bad, but there was a time that, not this goat, but there was another one at that same property that it was, I kid you not, friends, almost on a deadly basis, at least sometimes 3 to 4 times a week, I would have to go and rescue this other goat that they had, because it would like to stick its head in there and try to get to the grass on the other side, and it would get stuck with the horns. And I would just get so worried. And it was during that time that I had to go on a trip, and I had a bunch of appointments that I had to go to. And I even told Bill, it's like, what am I going to do? I am so worried about this goat. So who is going to rescue it if I'm not here? So this happened again, but it was a different friend, and she was super cute. She let me pet her and everything, and it looked like she was just super grateful because I said she let me take her pictures. Like, thank you for rescuing me. But I was glad that I was there because I don't know. I just feel so bad for them because if I wasn't there, how long are they going to be there? And I don't know how long it had been there since I seen it. I mean, as far as I know, it could have been stuck in there all night and all morning until I got out there and saw it. And it's just been sitting there waiting for somebody to rescue it. So I rescued it. So, yes, friends, that is one of the adventures that happened here in the channel. And we've been busy creating content. We've been busy. Yeah, I've been busy trying to upload different videos. And we just released another one this Wednesday that was our vintage city. Vintage. Our vintage city and train depot down in the Magnolia area. And that one was super cute, y'all. That one was just super cute. I loved it. I just loved it. It was cute. It was like a mini city that had a barber shop and like a little town hall and a sawmill, and it was incredible. It was super cute, and I used to drive by there all the time with mom, and we just had never stopped there until recently, the last time that I was traveling after rescuing the baby goat. And she told me, she said, well, I haven't been out there. So if you want to go out there, let's go out and check it out. So I said, okay. And we decided to go out there and shoot the video. So thank you, friends, for those of you that went out there and watched the video and commented and everything. It was super fun to make. And it was 107 degrees when I recorded that video. Oh my gosh. It was so hot. It was so hot. It was just unbelievable, unbelievable. Hey, Thrifty Angela, welcome to TBL Thursday. What is happening? I was telling everybody how hot it was when I was recording the last video, which also, Thrifty, thank you for commenting on that one as well. And let me share that one, which is this one. And like I said, friends, this little city was super cute. The train depot was super cute. I would have liked for the little, I don't know, I guess exhibits or the little rooms to be open during that time, but I'm assuming it wasn't because, like I said, it was Texas and it was over 107 degrees. Plus, we had a heat advisory of please stay inside and stay hydrated because it was dangerously hot temperatures. And yes, here I am outside recording video in dangerous temperatures. With due diligence, of course. I mean, I'm not going to be reckless. But I think that is one of the reasons why some of the exhibits or the rooms in this particular depot were closed because, like I said, it was just super, super hot. But it was great. I loved it. If you guys are ever in that area or in the South Texas, Houston area, and you can visit that, I highly recommend it. It is super cute. And also on that video, once you go and visit the train depot, within walking distance, there's a Mexican restaurant called the Blue Iguana Taco House. And their guacamole is to die for. Their guacamole is, oh, friends, it's been a long time since I've been there. It's been a long time since I've been to the iguana, but it's almost a religious experience. I don't know, maybe one of these days I should, when I go back and visit, maybe I can go back to the iguana that is right next to the depot and maybe make like a part two, one being the train depot and maybe the part two being the restaurant right across the street, and showing you they're to die for a guacamole and margaritas and all sorts of deliciousness that they have there. And it is the cutest restaurant. It is your typical Mexican restaurant. It's got a patio outside with the lights, and of course, maybe not when it's, or no, actually, yeah, maybe when it is 107 degrees and you're out here at the train depot. I should have walked across over there and had me an ice cold margarita. By the time I had a couple of things going on with mom, and I was on a schedule. I was on a schedule. I was on a production schedule because I was there to produce this video to bring it to you, friends. So maybe we'll work on the second part. You'll tell me what you think. Let me know if you want me to do a video on the Blue Iguana Taco House next to here and show you what that is like and tie it into this video. That way, if you don't want to visit the depot, you can just go straight to the tacos. I know I would. Oh my gosh. Let me get into their guacamole. Let me just jump right in. And that's just because we're talking about the depot. They make it, well, at least when I was there. I'm hoping that they still do. It's been a hot minute since I've been there. But the last time that I was there, they make it to you. They make it table side. They bring like the little room service looking car with the avocados and the whole shebang, right? It's not come and serve it. No, they cut the avocado right there and they chop it and then they mix it and then they like squeeze a whole bunch of lime in there, and it's to order. It's to order because I'm sorry. I'm gonna pick on the people out there that say I don't like cilantro. Okay. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. You can like not like cilantro. I'm not mad at you. I just don't understand it. But that is a good thing for people. It's like I don't like cilantro, or I don't like jalapenos, or I don't like the tomatoes, or I don't like the onion. I mean, whatever the case may be, right? I mean, they have the whole accoutrement in there, so you can just like put more avocados, skip the onions, like more lime, less jalapenos, and they mix it, and then they give you this bowl of chips, and sometimes that's what I used to eat. I wouldn't even order the entree because the portion was so huge that it was. Oh, and let me tell you this also, friends. There is nothing more wrong in this world than going to a Mexican restaurant and them skimping on the guacamole, y'all. If there are any Mexican restaurants out there, don't skimp on the guacamole. That is sacrilegious, okay? It's Mexican. We showcase the guacamole and the iguana. It's a bowl. I mean, I would get full of just the guacamole and the chips and a margarita, and I'm good. And I was good. It was that big of a portion because I just love avocados, right? I just love avocados. And I would get like the family size, like guacamole for the chips and dip for four, except that it's all for me, right? And it's like three huge avocados just chopped, like made to order. And it's, oh my God, it's almost like a religious experience with this guacamole. I mean, I don't know, friends. I might, you know what? I might even have to call the iguana and tell him, you know what? I'm coming to Houston and I have to get your guacamole on film for my people because it is that good. It is that good. Marisela Silva, my good people. Hi, my sweet girl, mi tia. I love you. I love all of you guys. Oh, and look who is here. Excuse me. Betrayed by Sins. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so glad that you are here. And I'm going to send you the bestest positive vibes for you and everybody out there. So, yes, friends, on with the guacamole. That is one thing that I actually liked about this taco house, that they didn't skimp on the guacamole and that it was made to order, that they didn't just bring it ready made, because like I said, different people have different ingredients in their stuff. But if it's guacamole, it's got to have everything: the onions, the tomatoes, the cilantro, the everything. Just put it in there. Don't skip it. Expand your palate. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, friends, I should have gotten some pictures of some of the dishes at this restaurant. But like I said, I might just maybe call them up and tell them I have got to get your guacamole on film, and see if they will let me come in and shoot a video, or I don't know, maybe do a collab. I don't know. Just let me get that guacamole on film. Y'all just have to see it. Trust me. Y'all just have to see it. And who doesn't enjoy good Mexican food, right? Exactly. Exactly. It's thirsty time, friends. I want to know how everyone's week has been. What have you been doing? Tell me about the weather. It has not been, oh my gosh, friends. During the winter, we went through the 15 below zero, but now it's better. Now it's better. Where today we were almost in the 70s, which was surprising, but also nice because I was tired of just freezing myself to death going out there. And my poor little dog, I have a Chiweenie, and every time that we would have to go out, sometimes I would have to put 2 sweaters on him because it's a Chihuahua. It's short hair, and it was 10 below zero. Put 2 sweaters and his little collar and the leash, and then wrap him up. It was just a mess. But it is better now. The weather is it's turning out for the best. It's turning out for the best, just like our lives, right? Friends, all of our lives are turning out for the best because we're hopeful and we are good, right? Exactly. Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. It's been busy, but a good week. Oh, that's good. It's been sunny and in the 60s. Oh, the 60s are good. It's not too cold, not too hot. It's just great. And I'm enjoying it right now because I'm North Texas, and I know when it comes to summer, it's going to start getting hot. So we take it while we can, right? We enjoy the weather while we can. We enjoy the weather while we can. Rainy, flooded, my roof is leaking, and keep going strong. Oh, we tried Basins. Holy Toledo. Well, at least you're taking it in stride, but good for you, sister. We're here. We're here for you with moral support, and everything's going to get better for us, right? Everything's going to be good. And like I said, friends, thank you so much for those of you that commented on my last video that I just showed and my shorts. I've shared a couple of those and a couple of the ones from TBL in my kitchen, and they were very successful. Thank you very much. I am very humbled as always. I can't thank you enough for the support that you bring to the channel, the moreover the time that you give me on Thursday nights, that you come and sit and hear my craziness for at least a good hour on Thursday nights, right? When I bring you a whole lot of nonsense, but at least I bring you every once in a while at least one good tidbit of information or a good quote or something wholesome that you can take with you to bring you a little happiness in your life, right? Because that's what this is about, bringing happiness to the life and bringing happiness to the people and spreading cheer and everything else that this world needs, right? Hello, all Van City Adventure. What is happening, my Van City Adventure? What is going on? What is the weather like where you at, my Van City? See, here's my travelers. Here's my travelers right here. Where you at, Van City, if you can say. Tell us what your latest adventure was, what the weather is like, and where you're at. If you can tell us, that. We are all curious. Well, at least I am. I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Thank you for coming, Van City Adventure. Our traveling people. It's just, what can I say? We meet the greatest people in here on YouTube during our travels. It is just, it never ceases to amaze me. By far, it never does. Oh, here we go. Yes, I miss Houston, says Betrayed by Sins. I love Houston. It's hit or miss. Everybody's got their likes. I lived in Houston, so I'm partially biased to Houston. However, though, during this during the summer, Houston can be totally humid and hot and not somebody's cup of tea, but it just depends, right? I mean, like me being a former Houstonian, it doesn't bother me as much. I like it. It just depends on what you like, right? Band City Adventure. And look who just came in. PMP Barbecue, pull my pork. Hello, everyone. Sorry I'm late. That's all right, PMP. That's all right. You're just in time to share, to tell us where you're at, what the temperature is, and if you're traveling, what your latest adventure was, and in your case, since you are PNP, what is the last delicious dish that you cooked? We all want to know. Right? Yes, that's what we're here for. That's what we are. Well, at least that's what I'm here for. I want to hear about y'all. I want to tell you what's been going on. I want to share experiences, tips para tips, ideas, Ara. Bienvenida. Welcome. I wanted to make sure I wasn't going to butcher that name. Thank you for coming, Tips, Ideas, Ara. Welcome to the channel. Exactly, I agree, says Betrayed by Sins. Hello, everyone. Tips, Ideas, Ara. Welcome. I am glad that you are here. Tell us, if you can, where you are and what the weather is like. Okay, friends. I don't know. I'm just nuts. But that's why y'all watch me, right? That's why y'all watch me. Moving along, I said thank you for watching the videos and commenting. It has been just absolutely amazing. We've been hitting milestones, and it's even besides that, the likes and the comments, is the YouTube, like I said, never ceases to amaze me, of all the amazing people that I have met. Random on YouTube, like all of you here in the chat that we have met on YouTube, right? Well, most of us, some of us met on YouTube and eventually met in person, and so on. Is just it's incredible. It's like a virtual real family. I know. It's weird, right? But it's like you become like friends or family with your fellow YouTubers, and you just like know each other. And then when you go to meetups, and once you meet each other in person, it's like you already know each other, like you've known each other like forever, and you've been friends forever, and you're just getting together. And it's an amazing experience. I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it. Oh, look at this. Tips, ideas. Says, thanks, amiga. De nada, amiga. Bienvenida. Florida. Oh, my Florida people. I love Florida. Tips, ideas. Florida. Friends, I love Florida. The Keys, Orlando, Fort Lauderdale, all of it. And the beaches are amazing. Hi, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Be safe out there. Betrayed by Sins. Thank you, Betrayed by Sins. You too. And I hope that the rain kind of tapers off around your neck of the woods, and It's not so rough for you out there with this rainy weather. Some days cold, some days hot. Yeah, especially in Texas, right? Especially in Texas is like they said, that's the running joke, friends. If you don't like Texas weather, wait 5 minutes. And that is true. That is absolutely true because there has been times that on Monday it is 85 degrees and by Tuesday night it's snowing. We're in East Texas and the temp is 65. Oh, well, that's good. Just, excuse me, working on a new pulled pork recipe. Oh, right now. I bet that's going to be delicious. Oh, see, I don't even know what it is, and my mouth is already watering. This is what I picture, y'all. If y'all haven't checked out Pull My Pork, y'all need to go and check out his channel and check out his barbecue because I am telling you. Because just now, that's why I was salivating because some of the recipes that he has out there, once he said pulled pork, that's all I could picture. Just him in front of this pork and putting all his seasonings and just, oh my gosh. I mean, just go to a fork. I mean, you could do a pulled pork sandwich, but I mean, you don't even need that. Just give me a fork. You don't need a bun. You don't need just get it. Just get it. Where's the meat? Meat Tuesday, tips ideas. PMP barbecue is nice. 65 is nice. That is a nice temperature. That's even like nice to sit outside and even have a campfire and not be too warm to have a campfire outside. Although there was times that it was 70 something. And Bill would come out and says like you're having a campfire. It's like it's 72. We're camping, right? I'm tropical, right? What's the problem? Let me camp. Isn't that what we're doing here? The RV lifestyle, the RV camping lifestyle. Let me live up to the expectations, right? That's what we're doing. I am working on some new recipes for you friends. And I think also maybe one of these, you guys like desserts, right? I think I know some of you like desserts. I think maybe on next Thursday, we might do a live cooking show. Maybe, I don't know, friends. I've been wanting something sweet. I told Bill the other day, it's like, I want cake or like a good cookie with like, I don't know, dip it in like some delicious whipped cream or like a strawberry cake with like a strawberry filling, or I don't know, just something delicious. So I want something sweet and delicious. So I'm going to look into that. And maybe next Thursday, friends, then we can come and hang out and then we'll see what we can whip up. And well, we'll try for it to be like a short recipe that we can actually do in an hour, right? If not, then you are just going to have to stick with me for the next 4 hours. I'm just kidding. But what do you think? Let me know if you are. Oh my God. I'm so sorry, friends. I know this is unprofessional, but my allergies have been acting out today, and it is kudos to my professionals out there, my radio people, my TV people that just sit there and just without what I'm doing right now with and the drinking of the water and the professionalism. It's not easy. It is not easy. And of course, if you're watching somebody on TV, the last thing you want is for somebody to be coughing or making weird noises in your ear. Which is exactly what I'm doing. I'm sorry. Work just popping in to say hello, Lucky Nomad Slots. What is happening, Lucky Nomad? Welcome. I'm in North Texas along the OK border. Oh, then you're probably by there's a big oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. There's a big casino around that area. Hey, hey, everyone, late again. Johnny Lightning. That is twice. Johnny Lightning, consider this your written warning. I'm just kidding. I like desserts as tips and ideas. I do too. I want dessert. I just been wanting dessert, and I just want to make dessert. Let me see. I'm going through my list down here. I want to make sure that I'm not missing. Oh, look at that glare. Oh my gosh. See, that's the thing about it. Wearing 4 eyes, right? That it's. Anyways, moving right along. Like I said, next time that I go down to Houston, I'm going to see if I can get that guacamole on video. And I said, this is a fabulous and amazing, amazing restaurant. And I mean, ideally, oh my gosh, if I could do a collaboration with them and like show you like everything they have on the menu, you're gonna be like me, thinking about pull my pork's recipes. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. And speaking of, there's also another thing that I am currently working on. Like I said, friends, I have I have a lot of projects that I am working on, and I mean, we travel, right? I mean, we are the RV travel channel, the RV life. And also you, my beautiful, beautiful peeps. There is a place that I found. I'm going to show you the picture here in a little bit. And I'm not going to tell you where it is. That's going to be a surprise, or tell you the name of it. I'm just going to show you the picture because right now is just in the works. I'm trying to see if I can work on this and get there and put it in the pipeline, but it is going to be an international collaboration. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Thin Blue Lane is going international, and we are looking to start shooting video in another country in the next couple of months. That's right. That's right. Yes, that's right. Take it in. Take it. I know. I know. I know. It's exciting, isn't it? I know. I know. It's exciting. And I found this place that I'm going to show you. I had actually stayed there before, and it is super cute and cozy and homey, and it's a little hotel in a itty bitty town, and it's let me show you the picture. Let me show you the picture. See, I'm trying to get better at this production of this show. See, on showing pictures without having to butcher the production. I'm working on it, friends. I am trying to be a better producer for the show. I'm trying to be a better producer. Look at this, friends. Yeah. See, look at, yeah. See, look at that. Look at that. Shangri Jung, you know where this is. Don't tell anybody, though. But yes, friends, I found this little gem. Let me move this out of my screen so that way I know that I can see you, friends. I found this little gem on one of my international trips to that particular country. And I fell in love with it, the charm, everything. And I'm hoping that by the time that I am planning this, there's going to be availability and everything is going to fall into place where I can actually bring this to the masses. But it is incredible. It is super cute. And like I said, I just fell in love with it. The service, it has a restaurant inside of this little place. Of course, you can see the pool. And well, I was going to tell you what the nickname of the city is, but then that's going to give it away. So we are not going we are not going to do that. But this is such a beautiful hotel. And as I'm saying, I am working on the next couple of videos and the next couple of productions on the pipeline and on this international collaboration that I'm going to be making this trip on bringing. You'll see. I promise I am going to bring you the best quality yumminess that you have ever seen. It is going to be incredible. It is gonna, like I said, it's gonna be in the next couple of months that I am working on this. So it's gonna be probably by the end of well, no, not the end of the year. That's too long. But it's in the works. It's in the works. And let me show you another picture. Friends, let me show you another picture. Let's go back on the screen here. And there is another one. But tell me that place is not amazing. And let me pull up the picture first so that way you can get the picture here. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. And let's see here. There we go. I'm trying to remember my buttons here. And there it is. Let's share this one, shall we? Look at that, friends. You see those cute little tables out there sitting by the pool and just friends. And like I said, this particular place has their own restaurant, and it was the greatest part is that I was actually with my family here. It was for a family reunion type thing, and I was the one that found the place because I was looking for places to stay, and I found this one. And like I said, I just fell in love with it, with the charm, and it was small, and it wasn't a big hotel chain, and it had all the right things. It was right close to where I wanted to be. It was close to the city center. It had a swimming pool. It had room service. It had a restaurant in there. It had a bar. It had gardens. It was the whole gamut. And the weather was just perfect. So you can just imagine waking up in the morning and get dressed. Well, kind of, because you're going to go swimming, right? And then I used to order my room service in the morning because I like to have my coffee. And that's it, just coffee. And maybe like a little bowl of fruit, or it depends on the mood, right? When you're traveling, right? They would come up, and as I'm getting ready, drink my coffee, come back out, sit out here in the little porch, either upstairs or down there with the umbrellas by the pool, either for lunch or for breakfast, and just relax. It was amazing. And the gardens are so beautiful. It is just super, super cute. Let me get my spectacles. Johnny Lightning saying hello to PMP Barbecue. Hey there, Johnny Lightning from PMP Barbecue. Tips, hi, ideas, Ara, that is great. She is saying Land Cloud Adventures. Hi, Land Cloud Adventures. What is happening? Welcome, Land Cloud Adventures. And congratulations to you and Paula, sir. That is right. Yes, we are super stoked and absolutely happy for you guys. And since you are here, I just wanted to tell you that I am super happy for you, and just congratulations. We wish you the best, and just everything that is good and marvelous into your new marriage and your new relationship and into your life, because you and Paul are amazing people, and we love you to pieces. And yes, of course, the doggies too. Calm down, y'all. I was going to include the doggies, of course. Yes, Dallas and Pippa. Oh, Dallas and Pippa, they're so stinking cute. I love those doggies. Saying hello to the peoples from Land Cloud, saying thank you. You're welcome, my friend. You're welcome. We love you and Paul. And that's what we were talking about, friends. See, Land Cloud Adventures. That's another YouTuber friend that we were friends, but we still haven't met, but we're YouTube family. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. But, friends, I'm going to find places like this and I am going to bring them to you through my eyes. And like I said, the deliciousness. I was going to keep this secret. I was going to keep this secret because you know what this is. Like, don't tell anybody what you're going to do until you're ready to shoot the video and then tell them where it is. But I was just excited. I was just excited that that TBL is going international. So I had to share that with you because I always share everything with you, right? And my triumphs are your triumphs, and your triumphs are my triumphs, and your happiness is my happiness, and so on and so forth. That's what we are here for, to support each other, right? So it's going to be interesting and amazing and great. And what can I say? What can I say? It's just going to be great. It's going to be great. And I am just super excited. And in other news, speaking of the traveling lifestyle, I was working on a different project with the RV this month. As you all know, we are trying to get our emergency fund back into place where we can start traveling with the RV again. And yes, of course, since like I said, TBL is going to be traveling international, we're not taking the RV on this trip. It's going to be a different animal this time. It's going to be a different type of situation, but it's going to be great. Give me a second. I have the heater on and it was cold. I almost dropped y'all. I'm sorry. But everything that I am going to bring you, it's going to be super cool. And the travel places that I am thinking of bringing to you, you're just going to love. And like I said, I mean, what do we do here, right? I mean, we travel, we hang out, we YouTube. That's what this is, the travel community. And the deliciousness community, right? I mean, who doesn't like to travel? And even if you don't like to travel, who doesn't like food, right? Tell me somebody ain't hungry. Exactly. Let me look here down my list now. I would like to know, since we are going international, what I'm reading on here on my list, what would you like to see if I go international? What is your cup of tea? Do you want to see like interesting places? Do you want to see delicious food? Do you want to see interview with the locals? Do you want, I don't know, is there a special request that you have? Because I am willing to oblige. That's what this is for. This is for you. This is for you. This is for you. And my garage project, that's going to be another video that I'm working on. But we all know that in the RV, every single square inch of space counts, right? And not to mention that once you organize and everything, whenever you get going, you get the mini earthquake. So it's not like you can just set stuff up and not secure it. I bought me this super cool shelf to redo Bill's vocal booth / YouTube studio / storage, and it worked out great. I was surprised. I wanted a shelf that was sturdy and would do the job in an RV, but of course, that was not going to weigh a ton, right? I'm trying to organize and get rid of stuff, not put weight into the RV. And some of the ones that I was looking at, I mean, they were really nice. I mean, they were metal. It was sturdy to put my holiday crates on there. But once I started reading it, it was saying that the package was weighing from 60 to 70, sometimes 80 pounds. And that's just the shelf. So we are not I mean, no, we cannot add 80 pounds just on a shelf in on RV, right? We just you can, but is it advisable? No, it's just too much. It's too much weight. So I started looking. I think it was on Amazon, and I found me this plastic one that was. I had to make a video about it. I'm gonna post it on the channel. You'll see it eventually come out. But it was super sturdy. It was great. It did the job. I was able to secure it. And the best part, this was a shelves, five shelves that was up to, I don't know, maybe 6.5 feet tall, maybe 6.5 feet tall with five different shelves and sturdy. I mean, this thing was solid and it only weighed, I think, 20 pounds. And that was great. I was sold. And I was also almost skeptical because it was like 20 pounds for almost a 6.5 foot shelf, 5 tier, right? With decent space lengthwise and depth wise. It's a garage shelf. I was like, I'm going to put it together and it's probably going to be flimsy, or they do the wobble wobble, but it did it. And to put it together was super easy. I don't like where you open up your package and you're ready to put it together and it's like it's 10 pages just to put a shelf together. Right? I no. This one came with the instructions. It was like 2 pages, but it was so easy. It was even pretty common sense. It was common sense. I went ahead and read the instructions for the video, but it was super easy that even I could do it. Even I could do it. Just took it apart, self-explanatory, stuck it together, put the feet, put the caps on there, and start building. And it was great. It was amazing. I was super surprised. And like I said, especially for RV space, when you are trying to maximize what you have. And I'm guilty of that. Things that I'm just hauling around that we don't use all the time. Like I said, my holiday crates. I'm a Christmas girl. Bill loves Christmas. I love Christmas. And every time at Christmas you see something cute, an ornament, and you add to the collection. And I have 2 crates of Christmas stuff, and we only use them in December, so I have to stack them somewhere in the RV. So that is the reason why I got that shelf. And like I said, it worked out fabulously. I said I had to make a video of it because for 20 pounds for a 5 tier shelf, and it wasn't expensive. It was not expensive. It was, I want to say $79 or $80, 82, less than 85, and super affordable. And the other metal ones that I was looking at that I said that were weighing up to 70 and 80 pounds, they wanted up to $300 for those. So not only was it $350 or $300 for that, it was going to be 60 or 70 pounds added to the RV, which, I mean, of course, that does not work out for me for an RV. So this one was great. 20 pounds, plastic, 5 tiers. It was great. It worked out perfect for me. That's what I got today, friends. And that's it. That's what it is. And let's see here. We have 10 minutes. See, this is my disguise. Now I'm the superhero. Now I'm not. It's like Superman, right? Everybody knows that was Superman. The glasses are not going to completely disguise you, sir. It's just not. All right, friends. We have 10 minutes left, and I have something else that I am going to show you. Actually, this was shared to me by one of my family members, and I just thought that it was number one, amazing. Number two, riveting. Number three, very thoughtful. Number four, very deep, insightful. And there's other adjectives on there. But as always, friends, we always know that I always share a quote with you at the end of the show. So this is it. And yes, I know it's in Spanish, friends. All right. For my foreigners, I lost my window here. I want to make sure that I don't lose you guys. There you are. I almost freaked out for a minute. I thought that I had clicked you off and then I lost you and then I was going to be lost forever. I didn't want that to happen, friends. I didn't want that to happen. All right. I'm going to read this in Spanish first just because it's in Spanish and then I will read you the translation. And it says, el mayor complot del mundo se basa en distraer al ser humano de descubrir el amor dentro de él, porque al descubrir ese amor dejaría de necesitar y apegarse a fuentes externas. And the translation is, the biggest conspiracy of the world is based in distracting the individual from discovering the love within themselves. Because once you discover that love, you stop having the need to stick to external sources. Isn't that something, ladies and gentlemen? Isn't that something? The biggest conspiracy of the world is based in distracting the individual from discovering the love within themselves, because once you discover that love, you stop having the need to stick to external sources. Let's examine that a little bit. What exactly does that mean? Well, what I can say is what would mean to me, right? Because everybody's different, right? And what that made me think about is, well, of course, number one, that is absolutely true. That is absolutely true. That if you have self-love and you love yourself and you discover that fulfillment within yourself that is inside yourself, that you're no longer miserable, basically, as in reference of nowadays. You should buy this dress because this advertisement is directed to make you feel inadequate and make you question yourself to the point that you start doubting yourself and giving me the reason and saying, yes, maybe brand so-and-so is right. Maybe I'm not good enough. Maybe I'm not pretty enough. And maybe if I wear such and such, then I'll be pretty enough. Yeah. How about them apples? Right? Right? And that is it. That is it. And why? Because feel inadequate because I have to wear blah 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 because I'm not pretty enough, right? Or I'm not smart enough, or whatever the case may be, right? Because there's something that you're missing from here, right? And it's like, I want the dress, or I want the money, or I want the house, or I want the power, right? The power. Speaking of what is it with the power? Like, really, people, I mean, let's try to take over the world. That's getting old. Like, that is getting old. Like, it's just friends. Okay, there are bigger things than I want the power. Like the love within yourself, right? Because if, like that one says, if you did find the love within yourself that is inside yourself, that fulfills yourself, that it's a self-sustaining fulfillment of love, then what do you care about so-and-so's dress, right? Their facade no longer works. The facade no longer works because, oh, look, you have to wear my dress because you ain't pretty enough, right? You should start doubting yourself. Yeah, thanks, but no thanks, right? Like, thanks, but no thanks. Like, I know what I am. I know who I am. I know what I represent. I know what my substance is, what I am reflecting, and I'm not good enough is not one of them. That is not one of them. So no, thank you. You can go ahead and keep your dress or whatever it is that you're trying to sell me under the facade that I might need it because I am unfulfilled, because again, we have not discovered that joy and inside ourselves, right? It's most riveting, friends. I had to share that with you. It's just, you know me. Everything that I discover, anything that I find important, I will share with you. And especially this is important, friends, because I always said that I was always going to share something good with you and something that's going to make you happy and bring something to your life and is going to add value and is going to help you. And that's another thing. Friends, as we are talking about right now, the example, oh, you need to wear the dress so and so because you're not going to feel pretty enough, and friends, do be eye, keep an eye of anyone out there, including people like me in YouTube, right? Including people like me in YouTube, that anybody that tells you anything that is not good or that does not align with good, that tells you, oh, look at so and so, yeah, they shouldn't wear that, or look at this, yeah, oh my god. No, friends. Anyone that starts a conversation or starts an advertisement or starts anything with the premise of making you think something ill of your fellow man, whatever it is that they're showing you, that the premise is, I want you to think something ill of your fellow man, that, my friends, right there should make your bells go off. That somebody good is not going to tell you that. Somebody that cares about you is not going to tell you that. Somebody that loves you is not going to start the premise with start thinking ill of your fellow man or start thinking something other than good of your fellow man, because that individual does not have your best interest and does not love you, because somebody that loves you does not say that to you and does not promote that, ladies and gentlemen. It does not. And sometimes they are like snakes. They'll try to Jimmy Wiggle themselves or their narrative or whatever it is into your thought. And no, friends, we have to know better than that. And we have to be good. And that is it, friends. That's my quote of the day. Let's read it one more time, shall we? Let's read it one more time, just because it is that good. Let me read one more time in Spanish. El mayor complot del mundo se basa en distraer al ser humano del descubrir el amor dentro de él, porque al descubrir ese amor dejaría de necesitar y apegarse a fuentes externas. Or, the biggest conspiracy of the world is based in distracting the individual from discovering the love within themselves. Because once you discover that love, you stop having the need to stick to external sources. And just to close that up, I mean, if you stop having the need to stick yourself to external sources because everything is here, then if everything is here, then that doesn't matter, right? I mean, whatever else out there, it doesn't matter because you're already happy in here, right? And like I said, friends, always keep an eye for the ones out there that start with the premise, and you know how you know, because we all have that little voice inside. We all have that little voice, and we're not dumb, ladies and gentlemen. We are not dumb. We know exactly what they're trying to get at. And my point in this, I'm gonna share an example. I was watching, it was a news story that, the drop down menu on your phone, and it read, such and such state is looking to ban a flag, and you can guess which one. And that was it. That was just the name of the story. It's like, state such and such is looking to ban a flag, and you can guess which one. And you know what, friends? That right there made my little bells go off. Number one, what is the point of this news story, ladies and gentlemen? The true point of this news story is to appeal to your bias, is to appeal and to have you immediately not realize that they're trying to get you to think something ill of your fellow man. Like, guess which flag? They want you to think, oh my God, of course it's gonna be that one, because see where that train of thought is going? Do you see that, friends? Do you see that? That's what they were trying to appeal to. Guess which flag? And of course, that also depends on the interpretation of who it is, and it's individual. You could always say, oh, of course it's going to be that flag because of such and such. Or you could just be, well, I don't know, it could be the flag of it and not have such an emotional attachment to such a statement. But also on that, they didn't say which flag. They did not say which flag, but it was written in such a way to elicit an emotional response, right? And an emotional response is equal to what? Clicks, engagement, a response, positive or negative. Unfortunately, the negative response is what sells nowadays. It's what sells, is the drama, is the what we all want to see, right? No, friends. No. Say no. Say no, friends. That is wrong. We need to take care of each other. We need to take care of each other and look out for each other and love each other, right? Love your fellow man, love thy brother like you love thyself. And that is not, oh, you can guess which flag. It's like, let me go ahead and prime you to appeal to your evil side or your biases or and even if they are, stand porter at your door. Stand porter at your door, and no, it's like, I know what you're trying to do here. You're trying to get me to think something evil or something that is not good about my fellow man, or about a certain situation, or about anything that is going to make you think that is not good, and it's going to make you feel bad. Don't even indulge it. Don't let them string you into that. Friends, is wrong. And anybody that does that, like I said, does not care about you and does not love you. Okay? And that's including me. And like I said, I'm always going to tell you the truth, and I'm never going to tell you be evil to your fellow man, or do anything or feel anything that is not going to give you a warm, fuzzy feeling inside. Right? It's not right. And that's what I want to share. That is what my channel is about. I mean, yes, it's about travel and fun and friends and food, but ultimately I'm on a platform. I am making contact international with the world. People are looking at me. I am posting my content on the internet right now. What is my content, right? My content is like, it's a reflection of me, my brand. Who am I? What am I about? What am I bringing to you? What, you know what I'm saying is that, why do I care about you? You stop and think about that, and just don't, I don't know, don't just go ahead and believe me, and just believe it, and then just go out there and prove it. Go out there and prove it, and look for yourselves. Look for yourselves, and you will see. And then just remember, you will see the next time that you're looking at the news, or you're watching TV or something like that, and you're going to see that line, and you're going to remember, if the first response is they want you to think something negative or elicit an emotional response that is not positive, remember, friends, those alarm bells, because somebody that does that and tries to elicit that from you doesn't care about you and doesn't love you. Somebody that loves you wants you to do good. They want you to succeed. They want you to be happy. They want you to have joy. They want you to have the biggest supply ever. They want you to have harmony. They want you to have love. They're not. And if they tell you anything else that is not encompassed in those adjectives that I just said, of love and harmony and happiness and health, and then no, friends, because that is the only thing that I'm going to share with you. And whatever brings me joy and happiness and works for me and brings me joy, and I know that it can bring you joy and happiness, I am going to give it to you. And yes, of course, it's up to every individual to say, yes, I am going to heed and say, oh no, Mr. 5 o'clock news, I know what your innuendo is, right? And say no. Or just as easy as you can say, oh yes, Mr. Right is 5 o'clock news is right. So and so is a piece of work, and then just go down that route, right? Which is fine, right? I mean, you are free to think. You are free to think whatever you want. And that's a good thing. However, friends, even though you are free to think whatever you want, remember, friends, if you go down that thought in the news or whatever, there's always a feeling associated with that, right? You watch the news story. If it's about a puppy that got rescued, you're like, oh, the puppy was so cute, right? And you like feel joy inside. It's like, oh, I'm so glad the puppy got rescued, right? But if you're seeing a robbery, or if you're seeing something violent, you're not gonna feel joy, right? You're gonna be watching this story, and what are you gonna be doing, right? What are you gonna be doing? You're gonna be sitting like this, and you're gonna be cringing, because it's like, oh my god, is the guy gonna come out? Are they gonna get him in? And you're just like in this state, right? Why, friends? Because you are looking at that, and you're like thinking about it, and then you're processing it, and in turn that little process turns into a feeling that now you're watching the robbery or whatever, and now you're not just watching it, right? Now you're already all tense, and you can feel your muscles, and sometimes it's not pleasant, right? And it's not pleasant. But like I said, friends, stand forward at your door and think of what you are thinking, right? Because it's just as easy. It is just as easy to think about that doggy rescue that just made you feel so happy and everything, as is, let's just say, thinking of a sad dog movie, right? It's just like me. I cannot watch sad dog videos. I just, no, I can't handle it. I cannot. I cry. I can't. I just can't. But like I said, I could be watching that sad dog video, and what is happening? I am watching the sad dog video. Oh yes, the puppy is sad, and I'm thinking, and now I'm starting to get sad, and now the feeling is coming in with the thought of the sadness, and then next thing you know, I am sitting there crying for the poor little puppy, right? Why? Right? Why? When I can just change it around. It's like, no, you know what? I don't want to think about a sad puppy for crying out loud. No, sorry, we're not going to think about sad puppies and then let's just change it and let's just change the movie, right? And then let's watch a puppy that got rescued and how happy it was and look how joyful the people are for rescuing the puppy, right? I mean, wouldn't you rather feel that when you're watching it? I mean, I would, right? I mean, when you're watching a scary movie, and you're taking that in and you're putting it in your brain and you're starting to get that feeling when you're watching that scary movie, your mood changes, your body changes, you start getting tensed up, you start getting scared, you start projecting what you're thinking. You see what I mean? You start projecting what you're thinking because you started thinking with those evil thoughts, friends. And that's what I'm trying to say. Don't let people get you into thinking evil thoughts or thinking things that are not good or harmonious or joyful or something that is good for your fellow man because they don't care about you. I'm saying. Jose Fantasticville, welcome to TBL Thursday. Thrifty Angela, yes, it's true. That was my Zen moment for today, friends. That was my Zen moment for today. Memo Cárdenas, manito, bienvenido. Welcome to TBL Thursday. Hi, Nancy. We say hi from Cuernavaca. Uncle Tano and I are watching you. We love you. Well, in that case, friends, I am sorry, but I am going to break out of script because I'm going to have to talk some Spanish for my Spanish speakers in here, okay? Memito, bienvenido al show, tío Tano, todos mis queridos que me están viendo ahorita ahí. Nada más quiero decirles, los amo, los adoro, les mando todo mi bien, mi bendición, siempre los llevo en mi corazón, los llevo en mis pensamientos, siempre rezo por ustedes todos los días y los amo mucho. Translation. In a nutshell, friends, I was telling my Spanish-speaking audience that are watching me right now of how much I love them and how much I care about them. And in a translation, what I just told you, friends, be good, think good, keep an eye out for people that try to steer you in a thought that doesn't make you feel good inside. Maria Mott coming in. Hola, very good subject. Thank you, Maria Mott. Have a great night, everyone. I'd love to stay longer, but I'm going to sleep. All right. See you next time from Tips and Ideas. All right. Well, friends, that was my 2 cents for today. And, oh, you know what? Let's get rid of this right here. There we go. There we go. Let's get rid of that right there, right? We are still in the studio. All right, friends. That is right. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like this video. Y mis tíos, allí, todos allí en Cuernavaca, los quiero mucho. Les mando muchos besos. Ya saben que aquí los quiero, los adoro. Muchas gracias por ver el show. Y, Memito, estoy buscando, no sé, a lo mejor alguien para clases de canto, ¿eh? Luego me mandas un direct message. Y nos conectamos. Friends, this has been another TBL Thursday. Thank you for listening to me. And seriously, friends, ladies and gentlemen, what I tell you, I give it to you from the deepest part of my soul in my love on giving you all the goodness and the vibes that I can share with you. And beware, friends. Always beware, like I said, of individuals and things out there that are asking you to look elsewhere besides in here for what you need and trying to make you believe that you need that out there. Because as long as you believe in that out there, they're going to exist. They know that as long as you stop believing in that, it's gone. It's supply and demand, right? Supply and demand. Once that is gone, then that is it. That is it. Think good thoughts, friends, ladies and gentlemen. I love you so much. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to go and see the last video and comment in that one as well. We will see you again on next Thursday. Be good, think good, and remember, here's the easy one. Here's the easy one. Here, I'm going to give you a tip on how do I know I am thinking good thoughts, right? Here you go. This is all you need to do, okay? And you're thinking of something, okay, is this good or bad? What did Nancy say? How do I know it's good or bad? Is it harmonious? Is it a loving thought? Does it bring you joy? Does it bring you happiness? Does it bring you a warm, fuzzy feeling inside? If the answer is yes, then yes, it's a good thought. And then you just keep on trucking and bring those forward because it makes you feel good, right? It makes you feel good. And like I said, we're projecting, right? And that's what you want to project. You want to project good. You don't want to be projecting all that negativity. No, you don't. No, you don't. Right. So now you know. So I love you, friends. That is it. We are already even past the hour. But that was it. The Zen moment is very important. It's very important. I love you. Be good. Think good. And always remember, when in doubt, you always have that little voice inside that always knows is that, oh no, little Johnny, you know that you're not supposed to be doing that. You know. Yeah, you know that voice. Yeah, you know that voice. It's up to you to heed the warning. I'm just saying it would be on your best interest if you're just thinking good thoughts. It just makes you feel better, right? Okay, that's it. I love you so much, friends. This has been another TBL Thursday with Nancy, your host here on Thursdays. I love you so much here on Team Blue Lane. That is it, friends. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, leave me a comment, and let me know. And if you need any assistance on thinking good thoughts and how to be good, send me an email, thimbluelane@gmail.com, and I will help you to be good. I love you, friends. Thank you so much. We will see you next Thursday.